It's been 42 years since Aerosmith formed in Boston. Today, they are the best-selling American rock and roll band of all time. And they're set to release their first all-new album in more than a decade. It's their 15th overall. It's called Music from Another Dimension. We are really happy to welcome Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, Brad Whitford, Tom Hamilton, and Joey Kramer. Guys, good morning and welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Good morning, man.
What a visual this is. I joked the other day. I said, when you look at this band, you don't exactly scream morning people. So is that why you haven't done a morning show concert?
That's exactly what.
Yeah, so raise your hand if this is an early wake-up call for you or a very late night.
These are our pajamas, actually.
Late night.
Late night? You haven't gone to bed?
No.
See, we've always heard about this thing called morning, but we never believed it.
Yeah.
But now it must be true.
It's
It finally
real.
dawned on you, huh?
To have these five guys sitting together is not always easy, all right? You told me in an interview not long ago, it's sometimes tough to get this band on the same page. Still the case?
It was a great press ploy, wasn't it, gentlemen?
On occasion, you know, it's life.
When it comes to playing, we're on the same page.
Yeah, but life can
Performing.
sometimes throw different wrinkles at you.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, it's
We all
always
got-
been
we-
like this. It's just now there's cameras. There's cameras everywhere. So stuff
And
that's
we got
been going
lives.
on all these years
You know.
now is news.
Yeah, and you do have separate
We have
lives.
lives and we have wives and we have kids and, you know, we've all taken different paths to you know, fill up that side of
This
our lives.
family has outlived some of our marriages, so
Easy.
this one takes priority, on, you know, in most cases.
And it's interesting how the life, you know, the music just smacks life right in the face. And when we get together and we write, we're like modern-day sorcerers, you know, and we create this music in the studio when we can get ourselves locked into a studio long enough. And that's the beauty, and we see that after the first month. And, you know,
You see that after the first month, and then when you're on tour like you are, starting the second leg, do you start to think after a while, okay, we got to
it
get
starts
some
wearing
alone
off.
time
We're
again?
thinking about fishing
Yeah,
and
yeah. We'll
Well,
take
you
a
know,
little time off, but the
40
music is always going.
42 years of a relationship, you know, brings what it brings. You know, I don't know anybody, including myself, that's done anything for 42 years.
Yeah, it's true. Stephen, we sat down at your house last year in Los Angeles and we talked a lot about you, Joe, and the relationship you two have had, and he was very honest about how tumultuous it's been. But I also want you to know he said some awfully kind, wonderful, sincere things about you.
Well, we're probably due to have a writing session or something the next day, and so, I don't know. We wanted to get in some kind of good mood.
He
I
said
don't
he's
know.
addicted to your music. He's addicted to the sound of your guitar.
Well, I think that it's mutual. You know, we both come from opposite ends of the spectrum. I mean, he's very schooled in how to put songs together and that kind of thing, and I just want to get out there and rock. I mean, when Tom and I played together, it was all about just blasting away. And
We're all addicted to Joe's guitar sound.
so well.
But it was nice to hear. After all the talk of the trouble, it was really nice to hear what a tender spot in your heart you have for him.
I do.
That's nice of you to say, and I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
You know.
Bringing people together here on the Today Show.
Yeah.
Look at this.
This is our TV behavior.
Yeah, this new album, it's all new music. How would you compare it to other stages of your career throughout the years?
It incorporates all the stages of our career, really. I mean, we definitely wanted to do something that had a connection to the beginnings, but as it went along, it started to really reflect all the different things that we've tried over the years.
Got
So
a
we just kept everything.
Tough situation in
So,
this
a
era.
lot
Somewhere between rocks and toys in the attic. If you were in the old record bin, you'd find this little red record because we got vinyl coming out and go, what is this? That's why it's from another dimension.
You know, a lot of people have said, you know, it's been 10 years since we had a studio record, but it's really 40 years to make this record because, like Tom said, we've taken bits and pieces of what the band's done, all different kinds of rock and roll, and put it on this record.
As you all know, there's a tough situation in this region right now in the wake of Hurricane Sandy. And look outside, you got a lot of real good fans who made their way down here despite travel emergencies and all that. And they can't wait to hear you play in the next half hour. I'm in that group, and I thank you guys for coming. And I want to mention, you two are going to come and join us tonight on this benefit concert.
Yeah, I just spoke to John in the hallway, John Bon Jovi, and I can't not do it. I was born in Manhattan, so
Yeah,
I got to do this.
We got to represent. You know.
We're thrilled about that. That's a concert you can see on the networks of NBC Universal tonight at 8 o'clock. And again, their album is called Music from Another Dimension. They'll be on stage in our next half hour. But first, here's Savannah.